welcome to Kelly's Cooking on the Cheap. Tonight I'm going to do a quick video on homemade pizzas. I know I've talked about it a little here and there, and you like to use naan bread as the base. So here's my naan bread I got at Sam's, and let me dig it out. I've kept it in the freezer since we don't go through it too often, and some of it was breaking off when I bought it, so it's still usable. So there's my naan bread, and I like to use different toppings, or the household likes different toppings. I know my boy likes pineapple, and my husband and I both think that it not on pizza. I've got green pepper that I've used or cut up from the produce box. I've got some jalapeno, some mushroom, some fully cooked turkey sausage crumbles. I'm about out, but if you by chance have these brown and serves, I'm sure you could use it as well since you're going to cook it in the oven. That's a possibility. Pepperoni, and then my deal of the day at Kroger, which I did part of my shopping today, was I got this box of New York Bakery breadsticks, a box of 12 for $2. So I had to get them knowing we were doing pizza tonight. So let me get started doing a couple pizzas. I'm going to do one for myself and my husband. My boy's at band practice, so he'll get his after a while. And at least this way you can control how much sauce you like. I'm the type who doesn't like a lot, but it is what it is when we eat out. Like I said, I got this naan bread from Sam's. They're bigger, but if you do have a Aldi's local, they do have mini naan bread that I like to get, but it's just getting overpriced, I think. And I always like, if I do that way though, I like getting the garlic infused naan bread, especially for pizza, because it gives it an extra kick. Get a little bit more. That one will be my husband's. So now I got that. I did pull this cheese out of the freezer and shredded it. It didn't shred as good being frozen, but it still worked. I think I had bought an extra one last time I had made pizza and didn't need it, so I just threw it in the freezer. Alright. I do have another one in the fridge in case if I need it. Oh, I also do have my oven heated right now, and I do have my other pizza stoneware in there heating, so that way I can toast the bottom pretty good. So to my husband's, I'm going to add the mushroom. He's my mushroom person. I just think mushroom's too slimy. Now that'll probably work. Let me add some green pepper. I'm going to do this to both. And also to mine, I'm going to add some jalapeno pepper. See, to my husband's, I will add a little sausage. Probably try and say split between his and my boys later. Pepperoni. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday evening. I feel like the last 2 days have flown by at work, which is always nice. Does anybody have any plans this weekend? I think the only thing we have is band competition, thankfully. But again, it's a couple hour, about hour and a half away, so it's a little drive. Alright, now I'm going to add a little cheese. I hate it when I get sharp pains through my foot. So sorry for the aches and pains of me hollering. I will have to do more cheese, but there we go. And I'm gonna cook this probably 12 minutes or so, and then I'll probably throw in the bread and maybe halfway through, at least for a couple slices. That way it'll get my husband and I started. So we'll check back here in a few minutes. Welcome back. The pizza's just about done, and I did put the breadsticks, at least 4 of them for now, halfway through the cooking. Again, do what you have on hand. I usually like keeping the turkey, Jimmy Dean's sausage crumbles in the freezer. That way you've got it on hand. But if you don't keep that, because it is a little expensive, but if like the Banquet sausage links, you can always cut those up, throw it on there. Or a roll of sausage, if you want to cook that up, throw it in the freezer. That way you've got it on hand. Any toppings you want, feel free to use. I just wanted to show you what we do with ours. We like naan bread, but again, use any that you have. And I also wanted to show with our pizza, another good deal at Kroger that they had was their 2 liters for $1.50. So I got a couple Diet Cokes and a Dr. Pepper Zero for my boy. He's a big Dr. Pepper fanatic. But here, let me grab it out and we'll see how it looks. I got my naan bread ready to go for when my boy gets home later. Oh. Get my glasses. I like using the stoneware because it crisps it up pretty good. And as you can see with the breadsticks, they're good. Alright, so let me get my husband's going and I'll show you. Maybe. Try not to burn myself. See, I'm going to turn off the oven for now. And let's see. I like how nice and toasty it is. Ever since I was pregnant with my boy, I had to be put on bed rest, so I had to get used to eating thin crust. And that's what I almost prefer anymore. Now I can't pass up a good deep dish pizza. Alright, there we go. Hopefully I got it cut out good enough. Maybe not. Not my evening, I'll get this cut up. Normally I would have fixed us another pizza, but since we do have the breadsticks and the naan bread was bigger than what I normally have on hand, I'm just doing one. So here's his. I just wanted to show you how it looks. Looks pretty darn good. So I'm going to finish dishing mine up, get our drinks, and we're good to go on eating. So you have a good evening. Have a good rest of your week. I might get you another video towards the end of the week. We'll see. So until then, I'll see you next time and have a good one.